Friends, welcome back. Today's video is about the welding machine, Miller welding machine, Big Blue 700 Do Pro. I will tell you about some basic operation, how to operate this machine and how to use this machine. Basically, this welding machine have two welding outputs. Same time you can utilize. Before in previous welding machine, Big Blue 400 and 500, there is only one welding output. But in this model have two outputs. This is the selector for selection A. Here is the A as showing by the arrow, and if you put this arrow here, both output you can use A and B, and both welding current and selection you can control by the separate buttons. Here is the control for A. You see here A. This is the A output panel, and this one is the B panel for welding output B. AC output, in previous model we have only 220 volt AC and 110 volt AC, but here in this model we have 380 volt DC, 3 phase 380. See here, see this 380. Here is the ground pin, here is the neutral, here is L1, L2 and L3. 380 breaker CB1 breaker for 380 output, and the CB circuit breaker for GFCI module. This 110, we have two 110, and we have this industrial socket 110 and 220. Here we have the breaker for 110 and 220 industrial socket. This circuit breaker for both industrial sockets. This CB8 circuit breaker 8 related to this 110. CB7 for this. USB port for the software upgradation and make some setting by the computer. As this indicates, this machine have two speeds. First you have to put on run. When you put on run, this type of interface is showing. Here is the hours. See, you can change this setting. How to change this setting? For example, I want to make service after every 3 hours, so I adjusted it here 300. After 300 there will be warning. Press inside, start stick hour meter. If you press, see 1 hour my machine is running already, and if you press again, long press, oil hour. If you oil set, for setting the running hour, it depends on your choice. For example, I set here 300. You can increase and you can decrease. Maximum is 1000. Factory setting was 1000, but here in our company we make it every 300 to save the machine and to save the asset. And here is the output. So many selection. This stick, when you will select it here, there are so many. This for remote on off, this white area from here to here, this remote. When you have remote, you can use this welding output. Otherwise, if you don't have remote, you have to select between this 2, 3, 4, 5 selections. Now I will start the machine. I put on run. Start. See, now my machine is running in idle RPM. This idle RPM is 1300. If I need welding output, the RPM will be automatically high. But if I want to keep it running for high RPM, I just select the switch here. See, in idle RPM, as I told you before, 1300, the welding output voltage is 554 and current is 20 ampere. If I start the welding, it will increase automatically. But if I want to increase by manual, high RPM, see, here voltage is 87. So here is the TIG welding, and this TIG welding, see, I'm stick welding, I select the arc again. See, if I make clockwise, this is harder, giving more current, stiff. If I need softer, simply make negative, like this. Now I will tell you about the components. You see, this welding machine is totally different engine, and engine, sorry, same Dude's engine, but before have only 3 cylinders. This machine have 4 cylinders, and having one speed control. This actuator for idle RPM, this will push half, and when you need more RPM, again power is coming here, and this one coming full RPM 1800 something. And you will open this side cover. When you will open the side cover, you will see here diagram, and here you see PM1 module and PM2 IGBT integrated bipolar transistor for AC output. You see here 2 sets of IGBT here. One is here, one is inside, you can see having green light. And here is the heat sink to protect the IGBT temperature. This side also have 2 IGBTs and 2 capacitors, DC capacitor, see, DC capacitor to protect the overcurrent. And here have one inductor coil, and this side have two fuses, F1 and F2, and this CB circuit breaker for for DC welding output. This breakers for DC welding output. If there is no welding output on the terminal A and B, you have to open this side cover and you have to check this one. This fuses for welding output, and there is carbon bushes. Sometime if there is no welding output, you have to check here. This commutator, you see 3 cables, blue color. See, these cables have carbon bushes. Sometime carbon bushes not contact with the commutator. If not contact with the commutator, there is no welding output. You have to look there. And this side, this plate is for 110 and 220 voltage. And here is this CT coil. I think this is the CT coil. Also have there. So this was the introduction video about the Big Blue 700 Pro I hope you like the video, and if you have any observation, any query, you can ask me in the comment box. I will try to reply you as soon as possible. We'll see you inshallah in next video. Thank you very much.